Those are the drums from This and That, and the best part is, that's not even the craziest sound on this album. The album's called This and That as a message for how much variety Stray Kids can make. And by the end of this video, I want to find out exactly how well Stray Kids did to prove that message. Let's start off with their title track.
I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck.
That's the typical Stray Kids sound, the noise genre they've built over the past 8 years. And I want to show you what that actually means production-wise, because noise genre isn't just a vibe, it's specific production choices, so let's get into it. I want to point out this track is so This and That coded that the BPM is not 87 or 88, it's 87.5. I have never seen a decimal point in a BPM, but that's how This and That coded it is. So those are the drums from This and That. You can tell nothing too crazy is going on here, aside from the fact that the kick and bass are pretty hard hitting, which tells me this is a rap and hip hop genre song. But even though it's got hip hop drums, I said this is the noise genre. So what's actually contributing to the noise sound? As you may have noticed, there's a super noisy chord stack. So now that we understand the production choices for the noise sound that they've mastered for the past 8 years, we need to understand what's the that they have to offer, something new that they're actually expanding on.
I'll never be the same after you.
Okay, so that's not the noise genre at all. That's more festival and EDM sounding. But remember, genre is not a vibe. It's specific production choices. So let's look at what changed. Now that is a big stack of saw chords, which is a fundamental part of EDM. It's what makes these tracks sound so big, bright, and full of energy on stage. But here's the part that actually got me. Now that's a normal guitar with no processing at all. But since we're going for that EDM sound, here's what actually happens. As you can hear, this guitar gets processed down so that it has that washed out kind of feeling to it. That way it's softer and easier to listen to. So that's a guitar being used for this EDM track, but there's another guitar on this album that has a complete opposite sound. So let's look at that. Now this is a completely different sound altogether, because This and That and After You was mainly powered by these big saw chords that are driving the track. But as you can hear for this track, the main sound driving is this electric guitar. As you can hear, this guitar is carrying a whole different energy than the guitar that's on After You. And what it comes down to is the processing. Since this guitar doesn't have reverb and filtering to take out a lot of the harsh sounds, this one instead is beefed up with a nice amplifier, giving a little extra crunch to it, really driving home that rock feeling. And an extra layer I love for this track is it's not just the electric guitar committing for that rock sound, we also have the drums committing to that sound. Even the drums survived the transition for 3RACHA going into new genres, and that to me is the sign that they really are capable of a huge variety of tracks. I think people don't understand how truly easy it is to have a good instrumental and then ruin it with bad drums. But just taking that little bit of extra detail like 3RACHA does here to match the drum sounds to the genre you're producing for just showcases how really capable they are of producing a huge variety of tracks. And at the end of the day, if you made a track and it looks like that genre, feels like that genre, and sounds like that genre, I'd say you probably made that genre. So I'd say for an album called This and That, they did as good as you can to prove that they're capable of producing anything and everything. And with so much variety to pull from, I'm curious to know, what is your favorite track off this album? Let me know down below with a comment. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
This and That 이러다가